Hi everybody. Today I'm going to be talking about the disappearance of Rachel Lucille Cyriacks, a mother, a daughter, and a life that just vanished in South Dakota. On November 13th, 2013, Rachel vanished without a trace. Rachel was only 30 years old when she disappeared. She lived in the town of Woonsocket in South Dakota and had been working in the Mitchell area at a temporary job. On that day, she left work in a silver gray 1995 Chevrolet Silverado pickup. This would be one of the last times she was seen alive. Investigators say that on November 13th, Rachel picked up her husband, Brad Cyriacks, after his release from jail. According to his statements, she drove him to a friend's home in the Huron, South Dakota area. That was the last time anyone is known to have spoken with her, and that's the last time anyone has seen her. As days turned into weeks, Rachel did not return home. Nobody heard from her, and she made no contact. Her vehicle, the 1995 Chevrolet pickup, was found parked behind a shed on a bee farm near Huron, on a property belonging to the father of Brad's friend, Travis Griffith. The truck was in a severely damaged state. The drivetrain had been removed, the undercarriage was badly damaged, and the vehicle was no longer operable. Investigators found this disturbing because it suggested deliberate disablement rather than abandonment. They also tried to conceal it. Brad initially told investigators he had not driven the truck after Rachel dropped him off. Later, he reportedly said that he had been driving it after her disappearance. The inconsistent statements raised red flags for investigators and family. The location and condition of the vehicle are considered central to this investigation. Ground and water searches have been conducted in the general area near the bee farm, and Rachel had distinctive tattoos, including script on her neck, large floral and star designs on her forearm, which investigators say should make her easier to identify if she is seen. At the time, she was about 5'5" and weighed about 140 pounds, with hazel eyes and dark blonde hair. Friends and family say Rachel was trying to rebuild her life, that she had been separated from her children, and she was reportedly seeking custody and just trying to move forward in a positive way. However, she and the man she picked up that day had a very turbulent history. Court documents show Rachel had filed for a protective order against her husband months earlier, citing domestic violence. The case remains active. On October 31st, 2013, Rachel's then-husband, Brad, was arrested for domestic assault against Rachel. Investigators report that Rachel called authorities from her Woonsocket, South Dakota home, saying that Brad had physically assaulted her. Prior to that, in August 2013, Rachel had filed a protective order, a temporary order of protection, in Sanborn County, alleging Brad had threatened her with a knife, pulled her hair, and physically abused her. The court documents reportedly include statements like, "I will be harmed physically and mentally." On November 13th, 2013, Rachel drove her truck to go pick up her husband, who had been released from Beadle County Jail that day following the protective order / domestic violence incident. Investigators say that Rachel picked him up at a gas station near Huron, South Dakota. After picking him up, Rachel and Brad drove a short distance to their home in Woonsocket, and then later drove again towards Huron, where Rachel dropped Brad off at a friend's house. Then she just disappeared. According to Brad's statements, after dropping him off, Rachel drove away and has not been seen or heard from since. Investigators report that Rachel's phone stopped being active, she failed to contact her mother, whose birthday was November 13th, and friends after this date, which raised serious concern. There's one detail in Rachel Cyriacks' disappearance that doesn't get talked about enough, and that's the quilt. When Rachel vanished in November of 2013, it wasn't just her that disappeared. A quilt, a personal item that she treasured, also went missing from her home at the same exact time. This wasn't just any blanket. Investigators describe it as a quilt of shades of green, pink, and white. And here are some details that really make you go, and just don't sit well with me. One being that her husband didn't even report her missing, not once. Nor has he ever tried to get his kids back from her relatives. He has not seen his children. And he had a girlfriend a month later after she went missing. Rachel's mother is convinced of Brad's guilt. She said he harmed her daughter many times and even tried to kill her. He's a person of interest, and he's the last person to be known to have seen her. November 13th, 2025 marks 12 years since Rachel went missing. Rachel's family says that she had fought hard to overcome her past substance issues and domestic abuse, and she was determined to reconnect with her kids. Her missing pickup, the bee farm where it was found, and the missing quilt she cherished are all key pieces in this puzzle. If you have any information, no matter how small or how long ago, you can make a difference and you can possibly help find Rachel. Please contact the Dakota Division of Criminal Investigation tip line at 605-773-3331. Your call can be anonymous and your tip can be the one that ends this mystery. Thank you for listening, and please share her story. Awareness truly is everything, and this video could be the first time somebody even hears of the case. So please help her family by bringing awareness and sharing her story. Thank you.